What's up, beautiful people? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Alexis Takira. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Okay, you guys, so we got some changes, okay? We've been going through some changes over the last couple of weeks, days. Things has been drastically different. Okay, if you haven't noticed, hey, I cut my hair. In this video, I just want to talk to y'all. I'm gonna chit chat a little bit, tell y'all, some of the stuff that's been going on with me lately, some updates, and then we're gonna do some makeup. We're gonna talk about the things you need for the spring, okay? Spring and makeup essentials. So if you're interested in hearing any of these things, continue to watch this video and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I feel like I said subscribe so wrong, but let's jump in. I feel like so off balance. Like I'm looking around like, dang, what am I supposed to be doing right now? So for a complexion, I'm thinking about either using my Tower 28 or my Ilia. It's a hard choice. Both of these products has SPF in it. Tower 28 is SPF 30, so I feel like this one is just, it's not even like a tinted moisturizer or something. It's literally a tinted sunscreen. So you can pop this on as your sunscreen and it gives you coverage and pigment. So you can pop this on and go. This is so essential for the springtime because you don't have to put nothing else on it. Like it's literally just, you can pop it on and wear it as if it's just your skin. The Ilia is SPF 40, so yeah, the only thing is just you have to build it up. So let's go with the Tower 28 today for complexion. Okay, I got my little handy dandy mirror, my mirror. So Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF tinted tinted sunscreen, tinted sunscreen, and I have mine in the shade 50 Sunset. If this is a new product to you, you may not want to go off of the shade descriptions on the website because the pictures that they have for the models are like totally off. So if you confused by the pictures on the website, I say go into the store for this because like I said, on the website, 50 Sunset, the shade that I'm using, looks like 2 shades darker online, but you can clearly see how it looks on my face. So this is one of the ones where you really have to go into the store and try it for yourself. So I just think that this product is so good for the spring because it's just so lightweight. It's a natural finish. Y'all see how easy it's blending into my skin, and I know y'all might be kind of far away on the camera. I can't really see how far away I am right now, but the blend on this though, Tower 28 is legit one of my favorite brands, if not my favorite. Like I'm almost certain out of all the products that I have, Tower 28 is legit one of my favorites. So let's talk updates, y'all. What's new in life? As y'all can see, I cut my hair, and yes, by I do mean I. I cut my hair. Some disclaimers because of this spot behind me on the wall is it was some nail polish. So what I did was I got some goof off, took the spot off the wall today, and it ended up melting the wall. It literally melted the wall. Like, I'm glad my landlord don't watch my channel because I'll be in trouble. It melted the wall. So what I had to do was paint over that one little spot with some white paint. Y'all can see it right there. But luckily we're painting the house anyway, so the spot on the wall don't really bother me because when I eventually paint the whole room, everything will blend. But I just had to make that disclaimer because I know that even when I edit this video and I watch it, that spot is gonna bother me. But I'm pretty sure it won't bother me or y'all as much as that red spot did that was on the wall. Okay, so pause. For concealer, I have been using the hell out of my Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer in the shade Nutmeg. Nutmeg, baby. So yeah, I've been using the shade Nutmeg, and I've been using this almost, well, every time I wear makeup, I just been using this because I don't know, this is just a really good concealer. It does crease though, you know, but overall, like, the concealer is just good. It's something about the undertone. It's something about just the creaminess of the formula. It holds up good. It wears good throughout the day. Like, I really feel like this is one of the ones that you really, really need because it stays in place. Although it does crease just a little bit, it's nothing major. I think the creasing is something that you can look past because, again, you know, it's not too heavy. It's not full coverage. It's more so like a light, I would say medium. This is more so like a medium coverage concealer, but the undertones are perfect. And I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go on with my Kulfi Sandalwood Swirls blush. I haven't even been wearing blush lately. Like, can y'all believe that? I know, like, who am I? I haven't been wearing blush lately. And I'm a blush whore. I'm a blush whore. So for me to not be like reaching for blush lately, I'm like, girl, what is you going through? But if I had to reach for any blush during this time of year, it would definitely be the Kulfi because it's a natural finish. It's not too dewy, not too matte. It's like right in the middle, that happy medium. It's advertised to stay in place all day, and I can attest to that. This blush don't move. It don't move, okay? Like, as far as my hair, y'all, I cut my hair myself one day. Like, I was just getting bored, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I feel like I've always been the type to express myself through my hair and my clothes. So, and I've always been like that since I was literally like in middle school. You know, since I was like in middle school, since I can honestly remember, I've always expressed myself through my hair and my clothes. So to me, my hair has always been just an important part of who I am. So the ponytail just wasn't doing it for me. You know, I loved my hair, you know, my curls. But the fact that when I had got heat damage from when I did I had a sew-in one time, and it honestly, it gave me heat damage. So I never really got my curls completely back to how they originally were. And so the middle of my head was like shorter than the rest. Like I said, I had some heat damage in the back, and aside from that, I was just bored. You know, I was just super bored with the ponytails. Like, it's only so much you can do with, it's only just so much you can do. Like, it was either I was gonna put some plaits in my head, put some twists in my head, some braids, or I was gonna wear a top ponytail or a back ponytail, or my little curly pineapple with my little curly bangs. It's like, it was only a handful of things I could do, and it got boring to me. It just got so boring to me. So I felt like I wasn't expressing myself, you know. And then it was times where, you know, I would do like self-assessments. You know, I would do like self-assessments on my Instagram and stuff, and I would go down my timeline. You know, let me know if y'all do that too. Like, I do that because sometimes I feel the need to rebrand. Like, you ever just get in your head so much to the point where you feel like you have to rebrand because what you're doing isn't aligning with who you are anymore. Like, and I'm not me, just people in general. You know, we're constantly changing every day. Nobody is the same every single day because we learn new stuff every single day. We learn new stuff about us. We learn new stuff about the world. We learn new stuff about the people around us, you know. So nobody is ever going to be the same person they were yesterday. So I would go down my timeline, and I'm going, you know, as I'm going down my timeline, I'm like, I I just don't feel like the stuff that I'm posting or the stuff that I'm wearing or doing is really resonating with me, you know, with who I am. I felt like, you know, for a long time, I thought I was so certain of who I was. And I came to the realization the other day that it's okay to question yourself sometimes. It's okay to question if you are who you say you are. It's okay to question if you're where you want to be. You know, it's okay to question yourself sometimes, because for one, I feel like that leaves room for growth. You know, when you allow yourself to acknowledge what you want, who you are not at that moment in your life, it gives you opportunity to grow and reach who you want to become, you know? So I had to back up, give myself a reality check. Like, you thought you knew who you were. You thought that you knew that you were this type of person and that type of person. And then, like I said, when I was going down my timeline, I was just like, dang, this isn't you. You know? I was like, this is not you. I felt bored. I felt caged in. I felt like I was in a box, you know? And one thing you gotta understand about a fire sign, baby. Please understand this about a fire sign. We do not like feeling caged in. Like, we do not like being put into a box. I feel suffocated when I have to choose. Like, I don't want to choose anything. I don't want to be one person. I don't want to be one type of way. Like, I believe in duality. You know, I do believe that two things can be true at once. I can be two things at once. You can be both masculine and feminine at once if you know how to balance it. A lot of times I was just kind of torn between, I'm not even gonna lie, like a lot of times I was torn between, okay, like, are you gonna do it for the gram? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna do it for the gram, do it for the audience, you know, and wear this type of stuff that you know you wouldn't usually wear if Instagram or YouTube wasn't involved? Like, you wouldn't even be into this type of stuff. So I really had to question myself, like, are you living for you right now, or are you doing it for other people? I'm gonna actually contour with this. I was torn between my rose ink or my milk makeup because you know, both of them can be used as contour. I know milk makeup is a contour. This is a bronzer, but it's deep enough for me to use as a contour, so I think I'm just gonna use this. It dries down to a powder. It's almost like a matte. It looks creamy and emollient, but it really is like a matte finish. I talked about this in my bronzers video, my last video that I uploaded. Y'all can check that out after this video. But yeah, I'm gonna use this because you don't have to set it if you don't want to, because it literally dries down to a powder. So this one is like a very good product to keep in your collection for this time of year, because it's just easy to use. It's lightweight. Like I said, you don't have to set it, so you still get like a glowy type of bronze, but still set in place, you know. I'm using the shade Capri. Taking my little dense brush. Basically, I just felt like I wasn't really, you know, expressing myself. So again, you know, I'm like, I don't want to be put in the box. I don't want to feel like I have to choose, you know, one type of look. So I felt like now that I'm getting older, it's time for me to take on a more classy look. So I was like so hell-bent on looking more of my age and being just more soft, you know, in my soft girl era, how they like to call it. But I thought about it. I'm like, that's not you. That's not you. You know, all you can do is be you. And I highly encourage anybody. Instagram is not real life. You know, social media is not real life. The best thing you can do is be you, because what if somebody meets you in person one day and they like, dang, this is not the same girl that I be seeing on Instagram. This is not the same girl that I be seeing on TikTok and YouTube and all that. That's the last thing I want. You know, I don't want to present myself a certain type of way online and then I'm a totally different person in person. Like, that's just kind of not authentic to me. So I'm like, okay, be the person that you want people to, you know, appreciate, you know. I'm taking the Ilia bronzer. Y'all already know how I feel about this. Perfect for this time of year. This is the most perfect bronzer I have ever tried in my life. Okay, it comes with a little mirror. Perfect undertone, perfect formulation. It's talc free, so you will get some kickback, but oh my gosh, like the magic, the magic. I used a lot. This brush is big and my forehead is flat, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I love this stuff. Oh my gosh, like it just adds the perfect amount of bronziness. It's just perfect. Well, anywho, with me, you know, getting older and everything, I'm sitting here like, okay, it's time to, you know, start looking more classy, you know. And I'm like, a straight back bun gonna always give, you know, a high pony gonna always give. But I wasn't living to my fullest potential. I was on the phone, and if you don't know nothing else about me, please understand that I am very impulsive, okay? I sometimes, if not all, I act first and think later. I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, trust me. But I'm very impulsive. So a lot of times, you know, once something comes to my mind, I got to see it through right then, or I change my mind. And if I change my mind, it's like I talk myself out of doing something that I really, really wanted to do. So when something come to mind, I have to do it right then. Like I want to get it done right then. I don't want to wait. So honestly, like I was on the phone, I was standing in the mirror, and I was like, I'm about to cut my hair. And I literally, in that moment, I thought about it. You know, I went down my page. I went down my timeline one more time on Instagram. Really like giving myself a pep talk. Like, okay, are you really, really about to do this? You know? So I went down my timeline one more time. And after I went down my pictures, I was like, yep, I'm doing it. Like, it's nothing exciting here. Like this, if you were to go down my timeline on Instagram, answer me this in the comments. What does your timeline say about you? Your Instagram timeline, what does it say about you? You know, your personality, whatever. What does it say about you? Does it reflect who you actually are, or are you posting stuff that you think other people want to see? I went down my timeline and I was like, dang, none of this looks like you. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I do believe in duality. You know, like you can be both. You can like to dress up in super like girly clothes and heels and stuff all the time, and you can also like, you know, more of like a boho hippie style, or like the tomboy style. Two things can be true at once, you know. So don't get me wrong, like the stuff that's on my page, like I do like to dress up now, don't get me wrong, I do love a good dress up. But that's not me all the time. I would be lying if I said it was. It's not me all the time, you know. So if you go down my timeline, you will see me in heels more than anything. And that's just not realistic. I'm gonna be honest, like I'm giving y'all the honest truth. It's not realistic for me. I don't even know how to walk in heels. I barely know how to walk in heels, girl. Like I fell walking in heels one time, leaving the club. Me and my sister was leaving the club, and it started raining outside as we were walking outside of the club. And me, I'm trying to be cute. I'm walking across the street in my little heels. Next thing I know, I go to tumbling down. I went to tumbling down slowly, y'all. I fell in slow motion. And the dude from way across the street, this was years ago, a dude way across the street was like, hey, you all right? You all right? And I was like, I'm good. I was so embarrassed. But girl, I fell in them heels. Like, I'll never forget that night. I fell walking across the street and I fell in slow motion. Like, I'll never get over that. So yeah, I don't even know how to walk in heels. For me to have all my pictures, almost all my pictures in heels, that's so unrealistic for me, because I literally don't wear heels like that. I hate slides. Like, it's just something about flip-flops to me. And yes, I say flip-flops. It's just something about flip-flops to me that just screams foot dragger. And I'm not trying to be funny, you know, to each his own. Like, it's, of course, it's nothing wrong with slides, with sandals. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like, they're cute. I'm aware of that. I have plenty. I have several sandals. But I don't like wearing sandals because I have a very low arch in my foot. So to me, it just looks, when I walk, all you hear is that flap hitting the floor. You just, that's what you hear. And I hate wearing sandals for that reason. I just didn't feel like it was a true reflection of who I was. And I was just like, you know what? You getting older. Yeah, true enough, you are getting older. But you still you know? Like, your age, you getting older doesn't mean that you have to stop being you. I do kind of want to wear some eyeliner today. This is the Caliray Surfproof Easy Glider Eye Definer. I just think this will be a real, like, nice addition to the blonde. That's literally how it happened. Like, I was just looking in the mirror and I was like, I'm about to cut my hair. And then one thing led to another. I stood in the mirror. I took the clippers because, y'all, for those who don't know, I went to cosmetology school. I graduated in 2019. So a part of cosmetology, you have to learn how to do everything. Hair, skin, nails, and something else I forgot. But yeah, so I had to learn how to cut hair. Like, I had to learn how to, I guess, be a barber in case, you know, I want to go in that direction. So you know, that was like a must have in cosmetology school. We had to learn how to cut hair. So luckily, you know, I have that experience under my belt, and I did work at a barbershop for a little while. So yeah, I had my clippers, you know, I still have my clippers, and I grabbed the clippers and I just started shaving it off. Like, I literally just started shaving it off. And then, you know, like I said, I was recording the whole thing for TikTok. So after I finished recording it, well, after I finished trimming it, cutting it down, I chopped just a little bit off the top, and then of course I shampooed it. And then the next day, you know, I played with it a little while, you know, did like a little twist out, and it was real cool. It was real like rock stars, you know, I was really feeling it. And then I was like, you know what, this is still not enough. It still wasn't enough. So I decided to dye it. So I dyed it blonde. I recorded that too for TikTok, but I haven't uploaded the video yet. So I dyed it blonde like now. And of course, you know, once you dye something blonde, you're gonna have that brassiness, aka the yellow. So, you know, based on the color wheel, purple cancels yellow. Sorry, y'all, it's like my eyes itching and I'm trying to scratch it. But you know, purple cancels yellow, so I had to get some purple shampoo and shampoo with that so it can cancel out the brassiness. So now we're here. That's that. Okay, I think we on lips now. Let's do some lips. Okay, so for lips, I have so many good, and I mean good, lip products to talk about. At any time of the day, I know one of these colors will come in handy. Okay, so I'm either feeling Sesame, Drink, or Optimistic. Both of these are like a deep pink, and this one is a purple. Let's see which one we like. Okay, so this one is the Tower 28 in the shade Sesame. Let's see. Do I like it with this look? I'm gonna just take the Tower 28 Lip Balm, actually, because I don't feel like using lip liner. So I'm gonna take this. This is in the shade Drink. It's like a deep pink. Okay, so obviously, because my eyebrows are like super dark compared to my hair, it's gonna be a little, it's gonna throw you off a little bit, you know, but I'm not dyeing my eyebrows, so that's out. Yeah, like it's cute or whatever when Beyonce do it, but I ain't Beyonce. I ain't dyeing my eyebrows blonde or brown, okay? It's gonna have to stay like this. So yeah, if my eyebrows wasn't so dark, I think this look would give, but whatever. That is the end. I think we talked about some pretty good products today. I know this video was kind of long. I never talked this much, but I just felt like I had to get some stuff off my chest, you know, because there's been a lot going on lately. It was kind of long-winded, you know, but I hope y'all stuck through the whole thing. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe if you did stay to this portion of the video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below. Talk to me. Let me know what y'all got y'all eye on. And I'll catch y'all beautiful people in my next video.